These are the scariest horror sounds ever recorded in the woods. There are some terrifying noises that can send shivers down your spine. In this video, we're going to take a look at 5 of the most horrifying recordings that will make you never enter a forest again. These sounds were recorded by random people just doing their thing until they heard something really spooky. So let's get into it with number 5. Starting off, we have the sound of twigs snapping in the forest. This sound was recorded by a TikTok user who was simply walking through the woods when he heard what sounded like footsteps behind him. He then turned around to see if anyone was following him, but found no one, although he did admit that he could hear someone walking behind him the whole time. The sound of footsteps in the woods is commonly known to be one of the most terrifying things you can hear. This is because in our minds we immediately think of a Bigfoot or Sasquatch. If you've ever seen the movie The Blair Witch Project, then you know exactly what I mean. Even though there are rational explanations for this sound, we always tend to think of the worst case scenario. Next up at No. 4, we have this clip, which is said to be the scariest camping sound ever recorded. A Reddit user posted this clip saying that he was backpacking in the Bear Tooth Wilderness in the early 2000s when he came across this stump. As soon as he sat down on the stump, his dog started growling and barking. So he started recording. After a couple of minutes, his dog became so scared that he wouldn't even come out from under the table. And even after they left the area, his dog still wouldn't calm down. Now, some people say that this sound was likely made by a bear, but I don't know about that. Bears don't usually make this type of noise. But there are other predators out there that would love to hunt down and eat both you and your dog. Some say that this is a mountain lion or cougar, but I think it sounds more like a werewolf. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Next up at No. 3, we have a TikToker who went viral for capturing this creepy noise in the forest. When hiking, it's very important that you listen for any sounds that could potentially save your life, like an oncoming train or a rock slide. But this guy was probably not expecting to hear what he captured in this video. You're probably wondering what the hell that noise is, right? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's actually the sound of ice shifting on a glacier. Although when you're out in the wilderness, you should always assume that it's something dangerous until proven otherwise. That being said, if you're ever hiking and you hear a sound like this, you should probably turn around and go home, just to be safe. Next up at No. 2, we have the sound of evil laughter recorded in the forest. This sound was captured by a man who was driving home from work when he heard what sounded like children laughing. But upon further investigation, he realized that there were no children around. This eerie recording was taken in Bulgaria, and I've always wondered if there were any evil spirits lurking around the woods. Laughing is a common trait among all humans. However, it's also a common trait among demons. If you've ever watched the movie The Grudge, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Although this could just be some kids playing a prank, it's always better to be safe than sorry. And if you ever hear laughter in the woods, you should keep driving straight past it without stopping. And finally, at No 1, we have the scariest camping sound ever. This recording comes from a Reddit user who was camping out with his friends in northern Wisconsin. While sitting around the campfire, he started hearing what sounded like screams in the forest. To make things even creepier, these screams were happening right outside of his tent. Now, some people are saying that these are just foxes or coyotes, but I don't think that's true. I hear these sounds, they remind me of Bigfoot. Bigfoot is said to be one of the most elusive creatures in North America, but I think I might believe in it now. If you don't know what this sound is, then I feel bad for you because you're in for a night terror. That's what I like to call it. It's one of the scariest things I've ever heard. And to be honest, it freaks me out every time I hear it. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to leave a thumbs up for more videos like these. It's also, if you want to be kept up to date on all our latest videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time we post. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.